Alrighty, guys and gals, hello, how are you? How are you? It's Biggie here, and we're on the Ironman. He's a paladin.
How's it hanging?
How's it hanging? He's wondering about that, I suppose. This episode, yes, we are back here. Lost Rigger Cove, which is in southeast Daenerys. And we're going to be slaying pirates this episode, because why not? Why not? Let's see, do we need Seal of Light? I mean, we probably do. Let's try this, though. Come on back here, Freako. Come on now, Freako. How are you guys doing? I hope you're well. Happy Saturday, December 13th, I'm pretty sure. That's when this comes out. The heater should be cutting off here in just a moment. If you can hear that it's on. There it goes. I gotta sell some of this meat and stuff in the bag. We're almost halfway, level 50. We still got a ways to go before we hit that coveted 60. We'll do our best. Doing my best. Pretty big shot we took right there. Looks like we're the only ones out here this morning. Got a solid chest up here. I'll be taking that. Maybe. We'll see if I'm taking it. That is the patrol. Nope. Interesting. The silk cloth we're getting is counting towards that Searing Gorge quest. I went there with 15 pieces and it just wasn't working. It's like, now you got to get it from the quests. You can't buy it at the auction house. That's what it seemed like was going on there. Not an upgrade there. I feel like we were wearing these at one time, though. I got to start checking the junk and stuff that goes in because I have it set back to sell junk automatically. It's really because of my other characters, and unfortunately, it's not character specific. But I want to make sure I don't sell like a white item that's an upgrade, or hell, even a gray item that could be potentially an upgrade. There's the chest over here. We should get this a couple times this episode. I drop silk and mage weave. Got an appointment a little later this morning with my doctor. She moved to a new like a new place, a new practice. The main hospital here in, at least this down where I am, southwest of Mexico, is called HMS, Hidalgo Medical Service, or some shit. I don't know. Dude, they go through people so quickly. The turnover rate it's insane. So I've been here like 5, 6 years. I've probably had 5 different, like primary doctors, 2 different dentists. I don't know what the deal is. Let's see what we have here. Anyway, so my doctor, her name is Nikki. Not that this is important, but since I'm a dude, I'm going to go ahead and point it out. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, she moved to this place called Cassie Health or something like that. And it used to be just for women, but they started accepting men clients. Anyway, that's where she's at. Anyway, I'm going to talk to her this morning. I haven't seen her in a while because of the move and all that she did. But my blood pressure is still high despite being on essentially 2 different blood pressure medicines. Guys, I have a little damn spot. Dude, I literally cleaned this thing yesterday. I cleaned the shit out of it. These OLED monitors are so nice. I've talked about this monitor before. These things are, they're nuts. This is a 4K 32-inch. OLED. And so it has like this film on it that enhances the colors even more than they are. But you can't clean these with, like, they make specifically, stuff to clean like a regular monitor. But since these are coated, you essentially have to use just distilled warm water and mild, like soap. Very, very mild. And so the monitor's so big, you have to do one spot at a time and then immediately with a terry cloth dry the shit off. Or else it'll streak, Anyway, I'm just looking. And I don't know, man, somehow I've got streaks. Makes me crazy a little bit. I'll fix it. Can I live with that? I can't. Can't, because I just made it worse. Hold on, guys. Let me do, 10 minutes. Let me do a quick cutscene here. All right. Got it. Okay. Let's get back to it here. How do I opt out of this shit? thought I did this already. No, just do it this way. Wait, what the hell? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Fucking Xfinity, man. Comcast, whatever the hell they're called. They send me, so I get a bill. I mean, it's, you know, it's all electronic. I don't like getting actual physical mail. Nobody does anymore, right? So they send me this shit. I get an email and I get a text. Not when the bill is due, because it's automatically deducted, right? Like everything else these days, pretty much. But they'll send me this thing saying, your bill is ready for viewing. Right? Like, the bill, I just paid it. So they send it like halfway through the cycle. So there's still like 2.5 weeks left before the bill's due. Just like, but your next bill is ready for viewing. Who does that? Who looks at that? Is that helpful in any way? And I don't know, I keep trying to fucking unsubscribe, but so I finally just blocked and reported spam. Just like, fuck off, man. What, in case I want to pay it early, Comcast? I mean, I've never, you know, all of the like little bills and stuff I had, I've never had a company send me something that says, hey, your bill's ready to view. That's super helpful. Eh, you earned it, you stupid little goblin. This would be a really nice beach if it wasn't infested with pirates. That chest should pop back up soonish. Takes 5 minutes to reset, and then there's a little timer on it. But it'll be back. Had a little bit of trouble falling asleep last night. I read for a while. Turned off the light. Turned it back on about a half an hour later and sat there and messed up the Rubik's Cube and then solved it and just kept doing that over and over. I've got it down now. I got everything memorized. Oh, there is somebody here. That looks like, is it 2 mages or mage and a priest? It's paladin mage. Paladin on follow there. Anyway, the blood pressure I was talking about. What I'm going to have her do is up one of the medications. It's actually one pill that I take, but there's 2 medicines in it. So it's 100 milligrams of losartan. And I think it's only like 5 or 10 milligrams of hydrochlorothiazide, also called HTZ. But I'm going to see if we can up it to 15 or 20. Because the blood pressure is still stage 2 hypertension. But it's way better than what it was before. my blood pressure was almost double what normal blood pressure is, and in some cases higher than that, which is kind of scary to think about. My top number could be as high as 220, 230, believe it or not. And the bottom number, 90, 100, sometimes more. Like, it's crazy. Whenever I would go and for like a checkup or something, you know how they weigh you, take your temperature, and they take your blood pressure. The person taking my blood pressure I would always watch their reaction, and they would like go get another cuff, or they would take it 2 or 3 times, and I would warn them. I was like, my blood pressure is going to be high. I have very high blood pressure. Just not something they were used to seeing. Blood pressure that high. We're going to take this guy out? Let's just go ahead and take him out, I guess. I usually leave this patrol so that I know where he is. But it's okay. Let's just come back to haunt me here. Anyway, so with the medication I've been on probably almost a year now, I think. Maybe a little less than that, actually. It's like, oh my God. Okay. Took a big shot there. I took it day before yesterday. What was it? I think it was 150 something over like 90. It's still high. It's still, it's, like I said, it registers as stage 2 hypertension. Whenever I used to look up the number, when it was, that number was over 200 on the top, I could kind of laugh about it now, but it would say, what would it say? Something critical emergency, seek medical attention immediately. That's what the number was so high. That's what it would say. I remember going into, like, I didn't do anything about my blood pressure for a long time because it didn't make me feel like I would get dizzy sometimes when I stood up, and I would get winded easily, stuff like that. But, I just didn't think much of it. So I went for years with high blood pressure like that, and that's so dangerous. It's dangerous for several reasons. But one of the things it can do, well, when your blood pressure is that high, you're at risk of having a stroke or heart attack whenever, pretty much, depending on your overall health. My overall health, as far as body weight and stuff like that, is really good. But anyway, what it will do is it will damage your organs, your vital organs, over time if you don't do anything about it. But I remember going into the emergency room because I didn't have a primary care physician yet, and I was basically telling them, I was like, I have very high blood pressure, so I need to see somebody about it. And I remember this lady looking at me. Now, I should have done it differently. I shouldn't have gone into the emergency room, but I didn't know what to do. I wanted like immediate help. And so I told her, what it was, and she just kind of laughed it off. I got so pissed at this bitch, man. I ended up cussing her out a little bit, and then I just left. I left the emergency room because she didn't believe me when I told her how high it was. Pretty shit response from her. All these dented foot lockers around here are making me think there's treasure all over the place. Man, I love this the new macro we're using here, where it automatically puts the seal back up after we judge a target. I'll be using this on all of my paladins. The chest will be popping up, but the chest can be in different places, as you probably know. I think each chest has a place to spawn in a couple different locations. I just decided on this place this morning because I was already in Gadgetzan when I logged out, and I didn't feel like going. I mean, we're just going to be grinding mobs. There's like 3 places, essentially, we can go right now. But I would just have to find these green mobs to fight anyway, so I was like, you know what, we'll just do this. Get a little coin and some cloth off of them. Well, that was weird. Oh, I guess I let that fall off. The seal there. Da, 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 da. I put out a little from the King's Room showing me solving the cube. It was I used the first webcam I ever had. It was like a 720p camera, kind of shit, but it's a lot easier than using. I've got a 4K camera that you guys are seeing on the screen there, but it's the way I have it mounted. It's actually mounted to the ceiling and it comes down. I don't like mounted cameras on the desk or on a monitor because it shakes a little bit as you're moving around, unless you've got like, you know, a really heavy duty sturdy desk or something. But anyway, because the way it's set up, it's hard for me to pull it out and then angle it down and all that crap. But anyway, that was yesterday for me. By the time you see this video, it's probably been 4 or 5 days or so. But I'm kind of hoping people are a little geeky or nerdy like me, and they want to know the steps I take to do it. There's probably so many different ways to solve a Rubik's Cube. Some volatile rum. Oh, there's the chest. But unfortunately, I was hoping it wouldn't be here. There it is. I don't think I can handle these two. What I could do is I could pull this closest one here and run this way and try to leash it, and then maybe this one will reset. So I just have to deal with the one. Then again, I don't really care too much about the chest. They both have shoot. They both can be ranged there. Are they, Patrol, he will be popping back up soon. Anyway, maybe I've done like a little instructional thing. All right. It's this guy. He seems to pretty much always come from over by the fence there. Let's see if I can get a workout in before my doctor's appointment. It's not till 10 o'clock, 10:15. So I got a couple hours here. Oh, the seal fell off. 3 times in a row? I couldn't hit the target? It's pretty rough for level 45. 2 misses and a dodge. So what happened there? I kind of want to try this. Got bubble. Oh, here comes a Tauren. I'm assuming he's going over here. Level 43. Wow, this guy is a little bit under level, but then again, he's got ear and Pepper Dangus. I feel like I've seen that character name before. All right, so one thing that could happen here is this mob could come back. So what I need to do, if I'm going to do this, I need to do it right now. And just hope he resets. That's actually pretty good because he's trying to shoot me. Got hit a couple of times there. Oh my god. I am out of mana here. Can we do this? I'm out. I'm completely out of mana. I'm not sure I can do this. I think I need to... Are we okay? We're okay. Okay. We get it before this mob comes back up. God, we are so squishy, man. It's ridiculous. He was just kind of chunking my health with the gunshots he was doing. Just stupid. All right, let's get manned up here. And healthed up. Got a mace there. Yeah. You can't touch Great Axe. You don't know what to do with Great Axe. Oh, I got the Noggin Fogger elixir I got from the quest turn-in for the gland or whatever. It's soulbound. I thought you could sell these. You feel smaller. It always makes you, whenever your character is small like this, it makes you feel like you're running so much faster. That's weird as shit. Imagine fighting an ogre like this. You wouldn't even be up to their shins. It'd be like high ankle area. All right, hopefully when it pops up, it'll be the other place. Or one of the other places. That is a very nice outfit. I approve. Man, so I've noticed they've probably been around, but I've just started to notice them. You have these AI channels popping up, and they're using celebrities. So the ones I've seen. So there's one with Robert De Niro. It's called The Bobby Report. And there's one with the guy Trump tried to take off the fucking air because he didn't like him. Jimmy Kimmel, right? Didn't like him ragging on him. Yeah, it's the way to handle it, isn't it? Just take him off the air and try to get his license the station's license taken away is what he did. Anyway, it's so obviously AI. Well, I got to be honest. The Robert De Niro one, I actually thought it was legit when I was first watching it for about 2 minutes. But it's, I don't know, man. It just goes to show you how gullible and easily people can be fooled. I'm like looking at the comments. Thank you, Robert. You're a true hero and spokesman for. And it's the same thing on the Jimmy Kimmel channel. The channels are just growing exponentially. It's fucking stupid, man. I mean, one of the obvious reasons, well, the most obvious, take for instance the Jimmy Kimmel thing. The channel's called Hook Global. Right? Both of them like beg for subscriptions. The Robert De Niro one is bad. It's like a full 3 minutes at the beginning of the video where he's begging you to subscribe to the channel. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know how much money Robert De Niro is worth. 300-400 million at least, I would assume, right? And he's begging for subscriptions on YouTube. I don't know, man. The voice is spot on. It looks spot on. But that's the fucking thing about AI, isn't it? I don't know, man. Maybe they're fucking legit channels. I don't know. This worked out perfect with these two. This is what was happening. We were here. It was a while ago, but they were staggered like this so we could get each one of them. We'll try to keep them down like this. One then the other. That way if the chest pops up there, it's free for the taking. So that, I don't know if it was the same Tauren, but there was a Tauren came back through here. And he is wrecking everything. Everything. Cooking maxed out there. Kind of like that. Fishing is maxed out. Or first aid, rather. Fishing is not maxed out. We're way behind on fishing. I don't even think we're high enough level to fish here. $206 of 225, but we could try. I do have bright baubles that should... I mean, that's over 100 fishing? Okay, so 306. So we should clearly be able to fish here, but it doesn't always work like that. Guess we could try. What do we got here? Oily blackmouth. Doesn't sound too appetizing, does it? We should have this area back to ourselves here because it looks like he's gone inside the fence there. About 40 minutes in. Close. I've heard, goddamn, man, I've heard so many, there's so many reports all over now about fucking Kash Patel. What a fucking joke that guy is. By all accounts, the dude, clearly the least qualified FBI director we've ever had in the history of the FBI. So he got caught. He was using the FBI private jet to fly his girlfriend around to different places. He's already been caught doing that shit. He has been using FBI agents at least twice now to escort his girlfriend's best friend home because she was drunk. And one of the most ridiculous things I've heard. Well, this one is actually 100% confirmed. But so was the private air, the jet use. By the way, you know who pays for that shit and the fuel? Taxpayers. We do. I do. So he was on the plane or something. He was going to a legit place with actual FBI agents who were actually doing work and trying to get shit done. And he shows up, but he forgot his FBI jacket. So he had some lackey that he's like running around all over the place trying to find a medium-sized FBI jacket. I guess because he's a little puss. And the guy comes back with a jacket, but it didn't have the right patches on it. So he sends him back out again. He's refusing to get off the plane. So the guy finally comes back with the jacket. He puts the jacket back on just so that he can walk out of the airplane looking all FBI with this special jacket, man. Like, the dude's just playing. He's just fucking role-playing. It's fucking stupid, man. Some of the most unqualified people. Pete Hegseth, Department of Defense, same thing. It's unbelievable, man. It really is. Yeah, I mean, the dude thinks he's in, like, a reality TV show or something. We just got that guy there. What a joke, man. Just... All right, let's get this guy. Haven't seen the chest yet, but it could also be over here on that side of the beach. Nothing is shocking or surprising anymore at this point with the administration. I try not to let the shit come out on the channel, but it's overwhelming and it's hard. At best, it's difficult not to be upset and, you know, at like the minimum. That's the patrol again. Uh-oh. Okay. That could have been bad. If we missed that hammer or didn't finish him off with it. Down to 42 drinks, 43 fish here. There's usually a chest over here as well. I don't think it's the same chest that spawns here. I mean, I guess it could be. Chase you down, sir. You're running into the trees, man. Man, it's not over there. Maybe there's one for, like, the whole place here. Like, it could be in here as well. I don't know why I'm obsessing about the chests. I just like to get them. That's all there is to it. Oh, we got the Pirate's Footlocker. That'll contain a map fragment piece, which we can sell. There we are. We got the middle one. And a head rag. Nice. Yeah, not even a bandana, a rag. But I guess that's what a bandana is. I used to have really long hair. I've talked about this before on the channel. Like late 80s, the early 90s. I mean, this is the age of Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, right? Everybody had long hair, man. Long hair and flannel shirts and shit. Grunge. But I used to work, I was up in East Hartford, Connecticut, building this plant. I had hair, my hair was down to the back of my ass, if you can picture that. I've got pictures somewhere. But I would wear like a you know, bandana just to tie my hair to keep it from getting in my eyes and shit. It just reminded me of that. I can't believe it's hard to think about my hair being that long now. It's hard to picture somebody with long hair if you've always seen them with short hair, right? And kind of the other way around as well. Are you ranged? No, so I'll just wait for you to come back to me. He was like, that was cold-blooded, brother. Oh, it's back. Let's go get that. Let's smack that. Yeah, I feel like this chest is just between these two locations. That's how I feel like on the inside. Yeah. You got Happy Pants coming back here. We need to get this guy before the other one comes back, which is going to be soon. Got to watch out for the guy down here. He's actually up. I hate when I do that. When I deselect the target, somehow I do that. I do it quite a bit. Are you kidding? That's unbelievable what just happened right there. So fucking unlucky. I don't know if I can do this. I might have to reset here. Got a big heal here, and then I'm going to be out of mana. Yeah, we got unlucky. The hammer didn't finish him off, and then I missed the killing blow, and this guy's parrying me. I don't have seals up. Well, I need 75 mana for the shield. I didn't know that. I feel like the other one I didn't need mana for. That's something to keep in mind. Okay. A little bit rough. It's kind of my fault because of where I kited him. He was just way too close to the goblin. Could have been avoided. I'd played that a little bit better. All right, we got to wrap this up pretty soon. We're about 50 minutes in, a little over. We'll get a few more here. The Hearthstone is where it needs to be. Whoops. What am I doing? Jesus. Fucking huge waste of mana right there. I was trying to do it the old way for some reason. What do you mean it's not ready yet? It's my mount. We can just hearth back, can't we? Yeah, let's just hearth. Make a quick sale here and make sure I didn't pick up any upgrades. We did not.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
I know that you do, my friend. Quite a bit of mage weave. All kinds of meat and stuff. We can fish. I meant to do some fishing. Got to buy more drinks, but we can fish up. We don't have to buy food anymore. I mean, it's no sense of doing it. Although it doesn't matter, right? Money's tight till you get your mount, then, I mean, unless you're going to be raiding or whatever, it doesn't matter too much. If you're going to be raiding, then you need all that money for them consumes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of drinks.
Have a good one.
You too, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this one. I'm going to go get a bicep workout in. You guys take care. Ironman and myself will catch you in the next episode.
See ya.
Peace.